Welcome to Lily's Place. This is the new entrance of what is two buildings that has come together. You wouldn't believe just how excited we are about actually managing to finish this project and opening it tonight. So what I'm going to do is a quick walk around. So if you want to follow me, we'll go into this side of the building first, which is our respite centre. We have 4 bedrooms here that's been fully adapted and in fact decorated amazingly by a number of organisations. We've had Lush come in and do 2 bedrooms, and we've had a chap called the Graffiti Man actually come and do these bedrooms. So this is one of the bedrooms. This is our Forrest Room, and as you can see, this is what painted onto the walls. It's deliberately done to try and be young but not too childish and not too old and so on, and to be able to cater for anybody that comes in here and have a great experience when they're here. We also want this side of the building to be really homely and really kind of relaxing and at ease compared to the rest of the redevelopment. So just a quick look in another bedroom. So we have 4 of these, as I've said, and here we go. This is the Lighthouse Room, most people's favourite actually, and it's light, it's uplifting, and it's just in keeping with where we are down here in Poole. I'm going to follow back through now the corridor. This is a brand new bedroom. All of this wall and all of this area is newly built. In fact, there is nowhere in each of these buildings that hasn't been touched. And we're going to come right round here. In this door here we have a loft extension now, which is for our sleeping night staff. Didn't have that facility before. They've got 2 bedrooms up there and their own bathroom. And this is our sensory bathroom, which is really light and airy. It's been designed like the sea life centres, and we have fish floated around on the walls. So even in here, we can turn the lights down, we can turn the volume up, we can have a sensory experience for children as they're going through bath time. So coming out of the sensory bathroom, we're going to move into the main area of this side of the redevelopment. And this is our living room. So children that come here in the evenings and so on, this is a quiet play space, but a sensory experience as well. Because of it's relaxing, we have the TV in here, and we can entertain children and basically work with them in the evenings. A couple of wheelchairs in here, and it feels very, very homely. Moving up into this area here, this can be much more interactive. We have computers for children to use in the evenings. We also have this area where we can do activities at the table, whether it's cooking preparation, art, whatever the child particularly wants while they're here. So in this area, what we've done is we've completely replaced this. This is an orangery, and the idea is that we can have activities around this table, but also on the floors and other stuff, and this will get filled up with play equipment as we move into here properly. We have, it's nice and light and really bright and breezy in here. This is our second kitchen, and we're going to move into this room here, which is basically quite hall-like now. This area where I'm actually stood, it used to be the entrance and the staircase to this building, and by knocking that down, we've recovered 8 feet of space by taking the corridors and stairs away. This is a big open space, so we can have a number of children in here, in daycare, lots of play equipment, lots of activity. The Graffiti Man has been busy in here as well, and has done this wall art for us. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into an area, we have a lift just on the left hand side. I'm going to go into an area where we have the new stairs. This will be out of bounds generally for children, but we're going to go up here into what is some of the staff area and also some of the more sensory areas. And we've got 2 really special rooms here. We've got a sensory room that's been purpose made, and we've got a snug as well, which I'll show you in a moment. But we're just going to take a quick look in the sensory room.
Hey Mark.
How you doing, Harry? You alright?
Just chilling out in here, it's fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm just sorry to interrupt you. Is it alright if we just film in there for a moment?
No problem.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's fantastic in here.
So anyway, Harry's just taken 5 minutes to enjoy a sensory experience in here. This is for our children. It's fully interactive. We have an interactive wall. We have lots of different light machines, vibrator machines. We can turn the music up and down, just to meet any needs for any child at any time. And Harry, of course.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
So obviously we've got the sensory room, but we've also got this room up here as well, which is our snug. Now, with a television, but also a quiet space. You can do jigsaws, you can do other activities up here, all sorts of play. But this is a quiet space. So what we've done in both buildings is that we've managed to create both energizing, noisy places as well as quiet spaces as well. So 1 or 2 children come up here. If they're not very happy in a noisy space, they can come to a quiet space and just relax and be on their own if that's what they want to do. The same with the sensory. I think this building has actually delivered absolutely everything that we thought that we wanted from it, and we're really happy with the result that we've got at the end of the redevelopment. What we're going to do now is we've got the same concept in the garden, so we'll take a quick look at that as well. So we're now out in the garden space, and the idea out here is exactly the same as the building. We're trying to create different zones and different areas for the children. So we've got, coming up here, we've got all this kind of equipment that has been installed that the children can use just by passing through the garden. These different colours here have the sun shine through both directions depending on where the sun is, and what that does is actually change all the colours of all the plants and so on. So this is very much the sensory end of our garden. As this grows, basically we can put wheelchairs in, and we can have children just having a quiet space in here. The planting is all moving, and we're thinking that this is a quiet space. Our tunnel will eventually have plants growing all over it, but you will see the lights and the spoke machine. On a cold evening, you'll be able to pass through here and you'll be going into a different side of the garden. So moving into this area, this is the high activity area. More like a playground. People can run around, go on go-karts, play football, do whatever they like here. And we also have on this side our soft play cabin, which is all brand new. There, again, this whole area has been landscaped by volunteers, by a mountain of people. We couldn't have done that without them. But at the same time, there's nothing that hasn't been touched in this garden. Moving over to here, a bit more planting, but much more flexible area. The hump, as we call it, in the middle of the grass. You can sit on it, jump on it, roll off it, do whatever you like. But this is very much still a fun zone for children to really enjoy themselves, with a bit of sensory water feature as well. What I've tried to do is show you very quickly how great this building is and how great this garden is for the children that we support. It's been a long time coming for us, but we're hoping that now the building matches the quality of the services that we try to provide. I hope you like it.